You are now watching the M2 Show.
Yeah, M2 Show. The M2 Show. Yeah. I say sit down and watch, sit down, relax. The M2 Show's about to come on your screen. I don't care who you are if you know what I mean. Life's too short to live entirely in sadness. That's why I'm trying to fight and stop this madness. People worldwide gonna see the M2 Show. Rajah will deliver, will I make a blow? From fashion entertainment, will I let you know? Paris and White and the motherland. Baby, this is how we do it, just let it go.
Watching the M2 Show.
I'm to Rajah with the M2 Show here in the United States of America. Just to update you on what we are working on lately, we are working on a special show called Nollywood America. Nollywood America, which will introduce to you all the amazing directors and actors, behind the scene crew, sounds, director of photography, makeup artist. Any of those guys, you get to meet them right here at the M2 Show. The M2 Show, your only show for African entertainment right here in the United States of America. So you get to meet all your favorite actor, actresses, and everybody else behind the scene. From Nigeria to South Africa to Kenya to Congo, to all those places, you'll get to meet them right here at the M2 Show. So this is special Nollywood America that we're starting. Since we've been working with a lot of great African directors and actors and actresses, you'll get to see them, of course, right here on the M2 Show. Tonight, we have a great show with one of my friends who's also an amazing musician, Koby Maxwell. Koby Maxwell is definitely, making a mark here in the United States in the music industry. So, soon, you guys, you get to hear him, explode internationally. He's a very gifted bass player. He's a singer. He's a lyricist. Write a bunch of lyrics. He's a good composer. He brings this unique blended of different music worldwide. So he's a true what I call world music artist. He brings a twist of everything. I mean, just a twist of everything. American music, Ghana music, Nigeria, Congo. I don't care, but that's my man right there, Koby Maxwell. Koby Maxwell just worked on a really good movie. It's a really good film that you get to see trailer here. I would really advise you to go see that movie because I saw the movie behind the scene. It's nothing like you could ever imagine. It was well written. I know I spoke to some critics, but we'll get also to meet critics here, and you get to meet them and hear by themselves. But I spoke to one of the critics, and that really gave me, gave the movie, the paparazzi, Eye in the Dark. Paparazzi, Eye in the Dark, my man. You gotta see that movie. That's great. It was a great film. Pretty much the story, of a paparazzi, Eye in the Dark. It's pretty much according to himself, and I'm not going to talk much because he's going to tell you guys about it. But it's about an inspiring, photographer, Rick, who's actually Van Vicker playing. Van Vicker's playing that role. My boy Van Vicker that I'm saluting right here on the M2 Show. He dreamed of making his fortune through, his art. But found that the life of being sneaky paparazzi to be more interesting. So I'm not going to talk much. You get to meet Koby Maxwell, who's going to tell you all about it. Great artist. But before we get to Koby Maxwell, let's view this clip. And by the way, he's also working on the soundtrack of the movie, which is actually amazing. So shout out to my boy Koby Maxwell, Van Vicker, and everybody else who worked on the film. Great director of photography. You'll get to meet all of them here when we get them on the M2 Show. But right now, let's view the trailer of the movie before we get to Koby Maxwell. This is Rajah. Peace.
Yes.
Christian Shield.
Koby Maxwell.
I have the scoop of the century.
Let's go.
Hey, Mr. DJ, can you play that song again? I've got my dance move, and I'm ready to hop behind after the dance floor. Girl, you're gonna need something. I will do it, I will do it, girl. I know that you want it from me, want it from me, want it from me. I know that you like it. Want it from me, want it from me, want it from me. I know you're gonna like it. I'm gonna get my dance on. I'm gonna get my breaks on. After the party, gonna need to touch your body. I'm gonna do it, girl, with passion, action, down massage it. I'm gonna rub your lover and make you scream my name. I will do it, I will do it, girl. I know that you want it from me, want it from me, want it. I know you want it from me, want it from me, want it. I know you got it for me. I'm gonna get my dance on. I'm gonna get my breaks on. So we gonna do it, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance. Oh, girl, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance. Oh, girl, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance. So DJ play my song, DJ play my song, DJ play my song, DJ play my song. DJ tell me lie down, 'cause I wanna party. DJ tell me lie down, tell me lie down.
It's my pleasure to be on your show. Miss, I may want to take my, and let you know who Koby Maxwell is. Koby Maxwell, I'm from Ghana, West Africa. I'm actually a born musician, a bass player, instrumentalist, specifically. And also I'm a singer, and I've been around in the industry for a while. And as we go along, I will let you know much more of what I've played and whom I've played with and all this kind of more of my background. But yes, Koby from Ghana, West Africa, growing up playing music since at the age of 12 years. And yeah, I'm a bass player, and I started playing bass at the age of 12 with a local gospel band in my village. which is in Central region, West Africa, in Ghana. I go to the rehearsal ground when they are rehearsing, and I'm always sitting around the guitar player, and whatever he learned the music, I memorize the lines that he's supposed to play. So many times when they have to play the music again, the bass player sometimes forgot his line, and then I will sing the melody, what he was learned, and then the leader saw me one time that I'm kind of reminding the bass player. So he's like, oh, you have a fast memories. I'm going to teach you. So he started teaching me how to play. And I was very fortunate that he was my elementary school teacher. So he always comes to school with a bass guitar, and he teaches me after, class is over. And I picked it up from there, and I started playing with the gospel band in the church and local bands and all over. And I advanced it, moved to the capital, started playing after high school, playing with the different artists all over in Ghana, and end me up with other African artists. So, that's how it started. Well, it's all I think it's a talent that, it's waiting for its time to be, exposed. Acting is all reacting, and as an artist, as a musician, I've been acting since I was young, because you play into the crowd. You have to play. You play music. You have to be excited and make people who are watching you to be enjoyed. So you have to act into it, whatever you are playing, for them to feel that the music is good. So therefore, I just feel that when it's time, everything works for its time. And I believe that the time of movie acting of me, was there, but it was just not its time to start. Therefore, when the time is ready, I jump into it, and that's what it is now. Well, Paparazzi Eye in the Dark is my concept of a script that I came up with. I have my cousin Koby Eduansa, wrote the script, and actually you have the director work with me to screenplay it and get it done. So basically, I came up with that story as an artist, and the story is actually merged with an artist, celebrity, and photographers. So you will get to know the details of it. But the director, he's a Nigerian, but he's been working in Hollywood. He's been a film teacher in Canada, Toronto, and he's been being a PA, production manager for a lot of Hollywood movies, even in Tuxedo for Jackie Chan. So he knows how Hollywood works, and Nollywood is not still, keeping up with the technology and a lot of things that it can be done in our movie industry. And I met him and told him about Paparazzi, and he's like, wow, I love the story, the concept, and everything, and I want to do something different for Nollywood. And the same feel I had, that I want to do something different if I'm gonna, because before that, I've been doing the music for some Nollywood movies, like soundtrack for Hope Alive movie and all those things. And I see the way the movie industry is growing and how it's processed, and I feel like, we can lift it up, just take the standard high. So I've been really dying to do it, but the time was just waiting to tell. And when the opportunity came with this videographer, the cinematographer, the American guy, which is a company which I've worked with this man about 2007 on my music video, and I enjoy the way his professionalism and his way of working, and I just love that I'll work with you for a longer time. And then we talked about Nollywood movie, and he saw the African movie, and it was like, really? Okay, we can do this then. So here we go. This team come together, the videographer, American, and an African in Hollywood director. And as a producer, I've been around, I know what they are doing, what is being done, and what it can be done. So we came together and really planned on this production and really bring it to what it is now. And the world will witness and will really be excited of how African movies have stepped up when Paparazzi comes out.
Time of day, 'cause I'm a renegade. Never been afraid to talk about anything. Anything. say what's on my mind at any given time of day. Cause I'm a renegade.